Assalamu alaikum. Today I discuss two special figure, the development of the face and development of the primary palate and secondary palate, development of the hard palate from intermaxillary segment and how cleft lip and cleft palate is formed. Face is developed around the 4th to 7th week of intrauterine life um, in relation to first pharyngeal arch. Face different structure of the face develop from some prominence. Prominence means there is a elevated area. So this is frontonasal prominence. Lower part of it divided into two medial nasal prominence and two lateral nasal prominence. There are another two prominence, maxillary prominence, and this is mandibular prominence. The medial nasal prominence start to grow and they come closer and ultimately they fuse with each other. The maxillary prominence attached, uh, is separated from lateral nasal prominence by a group, nasolacrimal group. This group is further modified and form nasolacrimal apparatus. So, from the frontonasal prominence, the forehead, bridge of the nose, and medial and lateral nasal prominence is developed. From the maxillary prominence, cheek and lateral portion of the upper lip is developed. Medial nasal prominence from philtrum of the lip, crest and tip of the nose. Lateral nasal prominence from ala of the nose. And lower lip is fully formed from the mandibular prominence. If maxillary prominence is failed to fuse with the medial nasal prominence, then this anomaly named unilateral cleft lip. If the medial nasal prominence and lateral nasal prominence fail to fuse with the maxillary prominence, then it develops unilateral cleft lip and cleft palate, which extend up to the nasal cavity. If both side medial nasal prominence is failed to fuse with the maxillary prominence, then form bilateral cleft lip. This is the maxillary prominence and this is the intermaxillary segment, which is part of medial nasal prominence, this one. We see it within the oral cavity. This intermaxillary segment is further developed from philtrum of the lip, 4 incisor teeth and primary palate. This is maxillary prominence and it forms self-like to self-like structure, and these two self-like structure is fused with each other. This plate is known as the palatine plate. They fuse with each other. Not only they fuse with each other, they also fuse with primary palate. So this is the secondary palate which is developed from the maxillary prominence, and this secondary palate is fused with the primary palate which developed from intermaxillary segment, means medial nasal prominence. If the primary palate is failed to fuse with the palatine plate, then this condition known as the cleft palate. If both palatine plates are failed to fuse with each other, it form unilateral, median cleft palate. If the one side of the primary palate fail to fuse with the secondary palate and palatine plate are fail to fuse with each other, then they create complete unilateral cleft palate. So this is the example of the lateral cleft lip when the maxillary prominence is failed to fuse with the medial nasal prominence. This is bilateral cleft lip, and this is the bilateral cleft lip. Here the medial nasal prominence failed to fuse with the maxillary prominence of two sides. This is the example of cleft palate when two palatine plates fail to fuse with each other. And this is the median cleft lip when the medial nasal prominence is partially fused with the maxillary prominence. So this is all about two special figure. If you find this video helpful, please share this video and please subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.